everyone, and welcome back to the Little Blue Fly. If you have not already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing my ultimate deal of the year. Also, fall decorating in the dining area continues. My next video will be my last piece to complete in my dining area, and then we are off to a tour of my living and dining room areas. I was hoping to have a bit more done, but I must say that my staircase is taking up quite a bit of time, and I'm actually hoping to have this piece finished by Christmas time. It's very whimsy, very fairy tale, and I am so excited to be able to share this with all of you. That being said, let's begin, shall we? So I'm gonna start first by sharing this ultimate find. She is the beauty of all beauties. Look, absolutely magnificent. I am so in love with this piece. I have been eyeing this mirror now for, oh my goodness, about 3 years, but I've been holding off on it because I haven't been wanting to pay the price of it. So she comes with a $600 price tag. The bottom piece, that was a find as well. And I gave her a nice little facelift, some painting, and she works perfectly with this beautiful mirror. It was a Facebook Marketplace find, and instead of paying the hefty $600, I stole her for $200. Ultimate deal of the year for me. I am so happy. So let's get decorating. She has a 12-inch frame going all around her. 60 by 48 are the measurements. She can go horizontally or vertically. And first, let me share this. So I had someone leave me a comment saying that I should not be calling my item she's or he's. And you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. It makes me feel good inside. And I do not mean to come across offensive to anybody, but you know, I'm real. This is me, and she is she, and I love her, and I'm gonna share her, okay? So, continuing on, her mirror is beveled. She has distressed black painting, gold gilding on all of her embellishments. She's very aged. She has like this green like glazing inside of all of her embellishments. 12 inches all the way around this frame. I believe this mirror is it's over 50 pounds, so it's quite large for sure. And guys, I'm just so happy to have this piece. I knew I wanted a mirror to help make this dining room look larger. And I was just getting ready to purchase this piece too. I said, that's it. I have no choice. I need it for this room. I want it to just be grand. And I could not believe I came across this on Facebook Marketplace. The gentleman that I purchased it from, he was so excited for me. I was just grinning. So now let's make her look even more fantastic. I am starting here by placing 2 lamps that I purchased from Horchow. They have drum shades, and in the inside it is like a black and gold striping. So when the light's on, that really reflects through, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. and it has gold gilding. The base does, very detailed, very ornate. And I hung like beaded tassels from the lamps, as well with a Mackenzie Childs teapot, a little, they actually put it in one of my items that I purchased. It's a papered teapot, so I thought, well, let's display it, because everything Mackenzie Childs is incredible, right? So the next thing I will be placing on top of the table is this metal tray that I purchased from the at-home store. Fits perfectly right there underneath that gorgeous embellishment. And of course, we have to put Mr. Stunning right up front. Look at his colors absolutely popping off of that mirror. I'm shaking over here recording this video because I am just so thrilled with this vignette right here. So excited. I'm going to add a little bit of color. So I have this wreath that was purchased from Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to place it right into the tray. Now I found this next piece. It's an antique, and it's all metal, gold gilding, just a beautiful metal stand. And I purchased this for $6.50 from an antique store in North Carolina before I moved here to Virginia. The detailing is gorgeous. It was placed right inside of the wreath. I will be using these sweet little gemmy pumpkins. I just love the very vivid orange color. And I will be placing them inside this cloche that I purchased from IKEA. I was very, very surprised to see this cloche in IKEA. And I added one of these glitter pumpkins in the cloche as well. And this was purchased from Steinmart. Now we're going to add something on the outsides of the tray. And that is these gorgeous, I'm using them as a candle holder, and they were purchased from Steinmart. I love the black and the gold, and then I added my flickering candles that are in my Amazon storefront inside. And that is it for the top. I am just over the moon with this display. Absolutely love it. Now down below, I thought that I would add this basket of fall goodness. Different variety of pumpkins and gourds, and having the sunflowers peek out amongst all the pumpkins. It's just delicious. I love it. Now we're going to begin working on my Mackenzie Childs inspired dining table. Many of you that are new, I did paint this table, and it was a labor of love for sure. It took me 6 months, and I purchased the table off of, it was either Facebook or maybe it was Craigslist. I really don't even remember now, but I did purchase this antique table when I was in California. And now I'm gonna, well, every season I just enjoy so much decorating this piece. Now my staircase is gonna look somewhat like this, just to give you a hint. I'm going to put this wicker placemat that was purchased from Bed Bath right in the center of the table. And I'm going to add this very large cake stand that was a thrifted find from Facebook Marketplace. It has a bronze metal base. This actually sells in between $200 and $250, and I can't remember the price I paid. I know I shared it in a previous video. I think it was $45, if not $45.40. I placed one of my Mackenzie Childs chargers on top. Always Mackenzie Childs. And then she is topped with this cloche, and at the top there is an artichoke finial, and it's quite a nice size, and it really makes it easy lifting up the cloche off of the stand. And it was filled with pumpkins and gourds, or a gourd. These placemats I actually purchased from a grocery store, Rayleigh's, in California many years ago, and it's just a splendid vision of goodness from the garden. And I'm just going to keep it simple like that for right now. Now I'm going to move over to this window, and I want to decorate in front of some of our little succulents we have growing here right now. Just wanted to add a little bit of fall. So I have this long, it's a metal tray, $16.99 from Home Goods. It has quite a bit of aged goodness all over it. And this beautiful piece, I couldn't believe I found this at Ross. I mean, all the detail, the beautiful carving in this wood. And I purchased it for $12.99. It was the only one sitting there on the shelf, and I couldn't get to it quick enough. Such a beautiful piece. Now on the sides of the pumpkin, I'm going to add some candles. They have a nice vanilla spiced scent to them. I actually just recently sent my husband into Joann's to get these. He was at the store and I said, "Hon, I need candles. Go to Joann's." He's such a good guy. So here they sit, right here on side of the beautiful pumpkin. And I'm going to add in some dried goodness throughout. Perfect. Now we're going to move over to the other window. I'm having so much fun in my cottage, everyone. It's just wonderful. So these are quite deep windowsills. So I'm able to, I actually call them stools, window stools, because they are so deep. So I was able to place in cloches. I'm sorry, not cloches, apothecary jars. And these were all purchased from Home Goods. And I added in some acorns. I purchased them at our local Wegmans, and a candle. So I have a total of 3, so I put 2 of the ones on the outside. I placed them a little bit further back in the window stool, and 1 up closer to give it that visual interest, not make it look just like 3 jars just going straight across. Now, I purchased these fabulous candle stands from the at-home store. And I said, these are gorgeous, but like this pumpkin print I purchased from there, I don't too much care for that whitewashing that's inside the gold. I mean, many might, but I just prefer not to have that in there. So I will be fixing that. I paid $17.99. So here is the pumpkin print I shared in my previous video with all of you that I warmed up. It had this white marking in it as well. And I can't do that. I was like, I have to warm that up, and I know exactly how I'm going to do this. It's as simple as just applying some dark wax. And some of the white will still show through, and that's fine. I just wanted the majority of it to be gone. So here we have Annie Sloan. It is her black wax. And it's just marvelous to work with. It just adds so much warmth and depth, and it just offers, it's just appealing to so many projects, but messy. So wear the gloves when applying. I'll be using one of my waxing brushes. Now I'm putting this on, it actually is on my Amazon storefront, these vintage brushes. And as you can see, I work with them quite frequently. I love them. You get a set of 3 brushes, a stirring stick, gloves. They even give you a soap bar to clean off your brushes, and this cute little tote bag. Again, that will be linked in my Amazon storefront. And of course, the husband's blue shop towels. They're a must. So just get a good amount of wax on the bottom of your brush, and you just dab all around. You can put on a light amount or a dark amount, and just apply it all around. And then you use your napkin or cloth, whatever it is, and you dab off all the excess wax. And if it's too dark and you want to take more off, we'll just apply more wax, and that wax will help remove the previous wax off. And just look how it goes down. It's going down into the veins of these leaves. Just offers great detailing. And look at the difference between the two. The wax just really warms things up. Absolutely wonderful to work with and easy. I'm very pleased. So I placed them inside the window stool. They look kind of dark, but I promise they're not that dark. You'll get a close-up. Now, I purchased these. They are actually, again, at my Amazon storefront. It's just fall goodness. All these berries, they're so lush, very thick. And I will be placing them right on top of my candle stands. And I will be using these gorgeous candles. I love the fall warmth on these candles here, and they were purchased from Wegmans. It's just all starting to come together nicely, but now we have to add a little bit of color. Just a little bit more color. I have this garland, came from Hobby Lobby. Wait for those 50% off sales. It was originally $29.99, so $30. But I waited for 50% off. And then you just weave it in through all of your different decor pieces. And I will be using 2 different types of berries. And I like how the colors are pulling from the colors that are inside the jars. So I placed the berries all around. And I wasn't planning on doing this. At first I was just going to keep it simple with just the jars up there. And I added in some pine cones. But I was like, well, maybe I can do just a little something. So a few pine cones are spread about, and some more dried goodness, and some faux figs from Pottery Barn. And this sweet little stone chippy bird that was purchased from Home Goods. And now to finish things off with the arrangement, I'm just going to sprinkle on some dried eucalyptus leaves. And there we have it. Absolutely perfect. I'm happy. Now in the next video, I will be finishing this wall, and then it's off to the tour.